Good afternoon, everybody. Here we are now. I'm back in another state. Yeah, we done left Georgia last night, so but I'll be coming back up there because I want to go to 2819 Church on Sunday. Yeah. So I'm not gonna make a real long video. These people that are doing what they're doing to me, it's fine. You know what I mean? Even if I have to sell my car, relinquish the car, whatever, I'll end up losing everything. These people carry guns. Aside from drugs and all the other things like that these people can manifest. Now, I carry something major with me. Oh, and I want the world to see this one. So if you can repost this video and send it amongst YouTube and everywhere else, I carry a huge gun with me. Hey, yo, my man. And here it is. That's the Holy Bible, right? And then mine's ain't even like one of them phony Bibles, because I don't care where you open it up. Like, I'm not a master at, trying to be a fraud at anything. I'm not a master, so what I do is I try to put in my work, you know what I'm saying? And every day when I wake up, I thank God for allowing me to live another day. Life is beautiful no matter what it throws at you. These people are very cunning, crafty. They've had me boxed in. I was starting to roll with my emotions, and I started to feel like I was losing. I had to come back to my senses and, start praying more to God and fasting. I never fasted in my life. Fasting is a big, huge step of one of the compounds that you have to put together when you really are at a loss, or with whatever you're dealing with. It's a few components that you got to put together, it's the fasting, the crying, with the passion from inside your heart that you have to rip out with the passion. While you're crying, you're praying. You humbly ask God, listen, this is what's going on in my life. Like, I get crazy because I start voicing stuff the way I shouldn't or whatever. Give me the ability to voice what I need to put out there in a very subtle manner so people can at least listen and try to catch some kind of understanding as to what's going on. I've did some YouTube investigations on gang stalking. I've had so many hits. I watched a few videos, and I don't fake with mines. So, like, here's my notebook, okay? Like, number 28. This is like my vision board that I had written like probably last year sometime. Number 28, I'm gonna just read it to you. It says, elevate my company 100. And my company has been elevated. It's me and the big man. Boy, he the best. He cheering these dudes a new asshole, man. Yeah, that's what my God does. Anyway, and aside from that, like 737 East Allen, doorway on deck, scrape caulk paint. Like, this is all my homework from, me doing a job. I put everything together, how much the total's gonna be and stuff like that, material list. So 9 Morningside, sand, prepper pie, wood filler, stain upstairs. I can go on and on and on and show you a method to my madness on, how I was making money. how I was surviving with my own company. Today I'm not working. I haven't been working for a few days, and actually, like that's kind of stressing me. But I leave it to the big man upstairs because we don't need the stress. There's bigger fish to fry. Yeah. So, and I like to do my homework. So if I went, like I did a thing on nololaw.com the other day, and I sent them information for attorneys. I think they got like, I forget what it is, like 30,000 attorneys that read what's going on with me. And the way that I voiced, the way that I worded, because not voiced, because it's not a voice thing, but the way that I worded my situation was way off. It was totally off. These people do not understand what gang stalking is. Everything that you have to come with their law, because they the devils. You know what I'm saying? So, political repression, is one of the things that these people handle. This is what they do. They're very crafty. They're organized harassment, covert harassment, human test subjects, proactive policing, threat assessment teams, psychological warfare in order to villainize you, and behavioral modification. The investigations are with disguised attacks. It's a plausible deniability, because if they can have somebody else kill you off and not come back to them, it can't be traced back to them. So, my person is being harassed by threat assessment teams. My person, human and constitutional rights are being violated by proactive policing, psychological harassment, occupational health codes. There are also like so these the things that are being done are being handled by certain state, federal, and proxy corporations, which are like private, people that, they have pretty much really don't have that much knowledge as to what's going on. When these people knock on your door and say, yo, my man next door, like, we're investigating him, this and that, but here you go, we're gonna give you like $6,000 to pay your rent off for the next whatever, and all you got to do, like, so people, like, they look at, they might think that, hold on, this man's being investigated, I'm doing a good service. And they being misled by a devil. It's crazy. It is crazy. Anyway, there's a team leader out in Bethlehem, Lehigh. I don't know who he is. Monkey looking, light skin, look like a chimpanzee, because when I seen him, he's like light skin, and he's got like this black, bushy, nappy hair, a little fro, not that big, but and then he's got the black beard. And this dude, like, he controls the movement over there, and this guy hates my guts. I'll give him the middle finger and everything. They hate that I smoke bud. They don't want me smoking bud, which, it's fine. Thank you. You did me a service. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But for certain reasons, they didn't want me smoking. Because when I smoke, they can't control how I move. You know what I'm saying? So I would just, so if they following me and they know that, yo, he's ready to bust a left, and I just finished chiefing, I might have my turn signal to bust a left, and as soon as the light hit, I see that 6 of them jump behind me. Now I put my turn signal to the right, and I bust that right. And as soon as they all bust a right, while I'm busting that right, I hit my turn signal to the left, and make the original left turn that I was gonna make, leaving them stuck. That boy a beast, man. Like, I got God with me, so 100. Everybody have a good day. Yeah. I'm going to the beach. Enjoy, man. 100.